Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Javis, and this is the third part of our three-part series of talking about how to gain healthy weight as an athlete. If this is your first time on the channel and you haven't seen parts 1 and 2, I'm going to link them right here so that you guys can go ahead and watch those back to back. And it's very important because today it's an exciting one. We're going to be putting together a meal plan for you guys so that you can make sure that you know what to eat at what times of the day and how much. So for all my visual learners out there, instead of just having me tell you what to eat, we're going to have a visual setup. So the easiest way to do that is to jump over to the stream setup. I'll see you guys over there. Boom, intro. Before we get started, my name is Javis, and if you are new to the channel, everything we do here is trying to get basically athletes to college. I just want to help be a resource to you guys to make sure you know what you need to do to be prepared to take on college athletics. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, welcome to the stream setup. I've been working on this for a minute, so this is kind of what my stream's gonna look like when I do start streaming eventually. Let me know down in the comments if that's something you guys would be interested in, and if you guys want to pop in there and ask me questions, or I can go over you guys' film. I have a lot of different ideas. Maybe do more of these meal planning things for different diets. So whatever you guys want to go over, I just want to make sure that I'm going over the things you want to go over. And as I said, let me know down in the comments if you're interested in me live streaming. I got this in the mail the other day. This is what it's all about, guys. This is what's all about, getting this piece of paper. That's the whole point of going to college. You can play football, you can do track, you can do soccer, whatever the heck you want, but it's about degree. This will get you far. This will help you in life in the long run. Make sure you remember this is the point. I'm pretty proud of this. All right, without further ado, let's jump into the screen capture and I'll show you guys kind of what you should be eating, and we'll go through it together. So let's jump to that right now. All right, so we got our meal plan here. Let's get started on it. So first of all, we gotta get down on breakfast. Let's just jump in. Something we bought at the store was the Jimmy Dean sausages. Those are 130 calories for 3 of the links. Okay, and they have about 13 grams of protein. After that, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna throw in the Dave's Killer bread that we got. Each of those is about 210 calories for the 2 pieces. Actually, it's 220. And then we're gonna go ahead, and those are 10 grams each. Or not each, but those are 10 grams of protein for the 2 pieces. After that, we're gonna throw in the jelly. Say you want toasted bread with some jelly on it, a little bit something sweet to get your day started. That's 70 calories, and that has 0 grams of protein. We're gonna finish off with 4 eggs, and that's about 240 grams of protein, or calories, 240 calories all together. That comes to about 24 grams of protein for just those 4 eggs. Our calories total for this meal, 660 calories, and that makes the total amount of proteins about 47 grams of protein, and those are for medium eggs, by the way. All right, let's jump into our first snack of the day. This snack should come probably hour and a half to 2 hours later. Yeah, hour and a half to 2 hours later. All right, let's start off with our first snack of the day. Our first snack of the day is gonna be some oatmeal. That is about 280 calories. Each serving of oatmeal is, in my case, a cup. So each serving has 10 grams of protein. We're gonna throw in some peanut butter into that oatmeal instead of some brown sugar, just because I personally like it and I can enjoy that as a meal. And peanut butter has a lot more health benefits than something like brown sugar would. Each serving of peanut butter has 190 calories and 8 grams of protein. And to go with the oatmeal for our snack, let's throw in either, let's say, cashews or almonds from that nut bag that we got from those bag of prepackaged nuts. So let's say they're almonds. Say you get about a 1/3 cup of almonds, that's 290 calories. And then for the total protein would be 11 grams of protein. So our total caloric intake for our first snack is gonna be 760 calories. And our total protein intake for this snack is going to be 29 grams of protein. All right, now let's jump into the lunch for today. If you guys notice, I'm putting times by all of these because eating throughout the day is a very time-based manner. And you're trying to make sure that you're always processing food throughout the day and that you're never letting your body eat its own self, essentially, or use the fats and stuff that you want to be keeping on you in order to gain that weight and you want to keep providing your body with new nutrients. So the first thing on our lunch list is we're going to make a PB&J sandwich. So let's throw in the jelly. That is 70 calories, no protein. Throw in the peanut butter, 190 calories, again with 8 grams of protein. And then we're going to throw in the Dave's Killer Bread, the 2 pieces, just 10 grams of protein, and each of those altogether is 220 calories. So after the PB&J that we just had, we're going to throw in a salad as well with some chicken on top, with the rotisserie chicken that we got from Costco, the $5 pre-made rotisserie chicken. We're going to throw that on top of the spring mix that we also got at Costco. The spring mix is going to be 40 calories. And then the spring mix for the calories is going to be 4 cups of spring mix, so you know. So I should write that in. So we're going to do the spring mix, 4 cups. And we're going to do the rotisserie chicken. And that's going to be 6 ounces on top of the salad. And that's going to be 280 calories. And then each of those calories is going to total up to 38 grams of protein, which is a very good amount for what you are already intaking. You can throw in any type of dressing you want. I usually go with a vinaigrette just because it's kind of lean, but that's for me personally. You guys should probably try and get something that you like. It's not really indicative. You can try honey mustard even. Some people do that. So our total calories for our lunch is going to be about 800 calories, and our total protein intake for our lunch is going to be 56 grams of protein, which is very, very good and very, very high. So our second snack of the day is just going to be one of the almonds or cashews or whichever one you didn't eat, peanuts, any of those. So we're going to throw in some cashews, and that's going to be 170 calories. And then each of those 3 tablespoons of cashews is about 5 grams of protein. To go with those cashews, we're going to go ahead and put one of the pure protein bars, and we're going to do one of them, and that's going to come out to 200 calories, and each of those has 20 grams of protein. All right, so the total calories that we consume for this snack is going to be 370 calories. And then the total amount of protein that we took was 28 grams of protein, which is good for a snack. I think that's good for a snack. So after that, we're going to jump into dinner. And with dinner, we're basically going to, we have a few options. Today we're going to do the ground beef that we talked about. And so we're going to do 8 ounces of the ground beef, and that's 85% lean. And each of those has 480 calories per 8 ounces. And altogether, that has 42 grams of protein. And to go with that, we're going to throw in the Brussels sprouts we got. And that's going to be 140 grams or 140 calories with 5 grams of protein. And lastly, for dinner, we're going to go ahead and throw in some brown rice, 3 ounces of brown rice. And we're going to go 304 calories total. For that 3 ounces of brown rice, it's going to be about roughly 6 grams of protein, which is great. So the total calories that we intook for this meal was 924 calories. And that makes the total protein that we're hitting for this meal 53 grams of protein. Again, it's high, which is good, what we want. So we're trying to gain weight. Now, looking in the day here, we got a pretty good caloric intake of 3,500 basically for our total calories for the day. Now that's pretty good, but we want to push it even higher. I just want to get something to really push us over that edge and make sure that we are gaining that good weight. So in order to do that, we're going to put in something that you should probably already be having. And if you already know what it is, then you're pretty smart. So it's going to be the mass gainer that we talked about. So let's throw in the mass gainer. The reason I didn't put it in here originally was because it's going to be whenever you work out or right after you work out. You can also just have it regardless of the day, and you can just have it as a protein and caloric intake source. So the mass gainer for the one I showed is going to be 1,250 calories, which will put our real total for the day as far as calorie intake wise at 4,764. That's a pretty good number. If you want to put something else in to try and get over 5,000, that's up to you. but 4,764 calories for the day is pretty good, and I wouldn't suggest going way under that because most people need roughly this many calories, especially if you're a football player and you're trying to get into those really heavy weights, especially if you're already a little guy and you're trying to get, you know, to 180, 200, 220. Any of those, you really want to be hitting more and more calories. So this is a good starting point, I would think. And you can go ahead and make your own of one of these if you want. As you can see, I just made it on a notepad on my computer. You can make it on literal paper if you wanted to. It just takes, I've been doing it for probably like 20 minutes. It's honestly not that hard, and you just have to look up the statistics of basically what you're eating. And that's basically roughly what, you know, you can be eating throughout the day to try and gain weight. This is just a really quick mock-up of the different protein intakes. I didn't even go over the amount of carbs you're intaking for the day, which is also important, but really we were focused on calories and protein for today. And now just to throw this in there, I want to make sure that you guys know that you need to be drinking a lot of water throughout the day. I'd say 64 ounces, 8-ounce glasses of water a day. And it's really just to make sure that everything in your system is flowing nicely, because your body operates on water, and it's important if you are exerting a lot of energy, both eating, because your body eats up energy while it intakes energy just to process the food, and you're expelling it while you're working out and you're exercising in general. You need to be intaking water, and it is a large part of gaining weight as well. Now again, if this is your first time watching me, I implore you to watch my other episodes on this exact topic so that you can understand why I picked the food options that I did for today. I'll link those two videos probably somewhere right here. You guys can go ahead and click on that and make sure that you are understanding kind of the science and the shopping, how to do that behind the meal plan that we picked here. This has been fun. My name is Javis, and I'll see you guys on the next one.